said Call of Duty, immediately voice your anger-driven bandwagon jumping opinions in the comment section below. This one's about to get dark. Hey guys, so a lot of you may know that I was sent to the Electronic Entertainment Expo, more commonly known as E3. I was sent by Activision, the company which is responsible for publishing both Destiny and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the two biggest games that Activision had to show this year. Now I know a lot of you aren't easy, you're like, oh fuck, what's he gonna say? The title's Call of Duty, oh god, oh, I'm just gonna cry. Okay, just stop, just wait. Let me just talk here. Now, you've probably noticed I've done a fair few Destiny videos, and that's because Destiny is so easy to talk about. Not only did they show off the campaign and multiplayer, they did a hands-on, pre-alpha community event, which I was able to be invited to and record, and that's just amazing for a company to do something like that. A hands-on experience. It's not something you see happen too often. Hell, they even gave me this shirt. And Call of Duty has become almost like a dirty word. It's almost like a taboo topic in the gaming community. If you go into a comment section and you drop Call of Duty, that's probably second biggest mistake in your life under buying the Adventure Time console game. God damn Adventure Time, can you please make a game that doesn't suck? For the fans. Now I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm not being paid by Activision or anything to push a positive opinion. I'm not being paid by Activision at all, as you can probably tell by some of the opinions that I have on the franchise, but I have a lot to say which sort of stems out and branches into a lot of different areas that I think have a problem. And I want you to listen to what I have to say before you start stabbing me with your internet knife or Sharpie. It's supposed to be a tear. So the big question, the title of this video is this just another Call of Duty? So I, with only a handful of others, was able to meet with both Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey, the two key people and founders of Sledgehammer Games, the company that developed Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which is this year's one in case you got lost, Quite a few titles out there. So we kind of met up in like a nice hotel sort of conference room. There was food, there was, drinks. We had to sign a bunch of NDAs. I was there with a bunch of other online influencers from around the world, really. It was quite a cool experience. You may recognize some other YouTubers and things here. So, we were able to see some levels and previews of things that were never shown to anybody else. And this was about 3 days before E3. So this, it was very cool. It was a very cool thing to do.
We're gonna get you home.
And like any game developers want, they want you to like their product. They want you to sell it. And I guess the next big question is, to me, do I like that product? Without bringing in any Call of Duty bias, I'd have to say, and that's the true meaning of Christmas. So there's a few more things I need to tell you guys before you settle on your opinion. And these are things I didn't really know or didn't really think about beforehand. So these guys, Sledgehammer Games, before switching to become the co-developers of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, were already working on this game. This is 3 years ago. This is the longest any Call of Duty game has ever been in development. And what I think the most exciting thing that may actually break the general mold of Call of Duty is that the majority of Advanced Warfare's engine is built entirely from scratch. Quote Michael Condrey. To put that in perspective, Call of Duty Ghosts was said to have an entirely new engine, which just turned out to be an upgraded version of the IW engine, the Infinity Ward engine. So yes, it could definitely be the time and love that's been put into this game and, the new engine and general console era that we're in right now that could actually be a massive step in the right direction for the CoD franchise. Have we seen multiplayer yet? No. Have we seen the features of the game? Yes. Will multiplayer play like a brand new, innovative title that, it could be a fuckload of fun? I don't know. We can't answer those questions. To me, Call of Duty has always been a mindless shooter, something that I have fun with and then I put down, but nonetheless I have fun with. I think a lot of people do that. It's like, oh, another COD's out, okay, I'll shoot some fucking people, that's it. So I think they're taking this one again to the future. you know, which I think is where a lot of first-person shooters these days are going. And they're making use of the exoskeleton, and it's all about the exoskeleton in this game. As we saw, power is everything. So similar games make use of some of these sorts of features, like, I guess, Crysis and Titanfall. You know, you've got the booster pack, and you've got the sort of suit that gives you a lot of inhuman abilities like camouflage and stuff like that. And I'm really keen to see how it actually affects the multiplayer. Now, one thing I do have to say about the campaign, if I have to say anything about the campaign, is that this looks fucking awesome. So thank you guys so much for listening. I hope most of you have stuck around to listen to, you know, everything I've had to say without extreme bias. And please, please let me know your thoughts and opinions below. No one's gonna stifle you. Let me know exactly what you think. And let me know if I've taught you anything. I want to know if I've enlightened you at all. Because when I heard there was another Call of Duty, I was like, okay, it's just going to be another Call of Duty. And it's really cool to go behind the scenes. And I thank Activision for taking me there. And I've learned so much stuff, you know, not only about the game, but about Sledgehammer and the two guys that are behind this particular Call of Duty. Saying the word. I know it sounds like such a dirty word. I'm gonna go get some soap. I'm only joking, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Max, and I will see you very shortly.